Hi guys, back again with me Austin from A Boy at Heart. Today I'm going to share with you my experience on Hasbro Star Wars, the vintage original trilogy collection, 3 3/4 inch or 1/8 inch scale, Princess Leia Organa. Alright, so this is not new by any means. This was released on I think around 2004. It's from the same line which released this guy that I shared before. So I don't have the card with me, I'm sorry guys, and in fact it's been on my display for quite a while now, but I think I need to share this because it's nice, a little figure to have. Of course it's probably quite outdated in some areas, and I'm sorry if the condition might not be as oh I'm sorry if the condition might not represent the actual figure out of the package because it's been, as I said, it's been on my display for quite a while. It might be a little bit dirty. I've tried to wash it, especially the soft goods, but yeah, I just want to say it up front first. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at the figure itself. Alright, so here's young Leia, Princess Leia. This is from her appearance on A New Hope with the iconic, what do you call this, hairstyle, which is cool. Yeah. By the way, when this was released, there was no such thing as tutorial, so this is pretty much the best face that we could have. Does it look like Leia? Not really. I'm sorry to say that. But for the most part, it does represent a good representation of Leia Organa in this such small scale figure. Okay, so the face, as long as the eyes is okay, acceptable. But I do like the details on the paints on the lips and kind of blushes on the cheeks. So it's cool, and of course the most important is we have the iconic hair of Leia. I hope it's visible on camera with the, what do you call it, braids. I'm not sure how to say that with the two. Yeah, you know what I meant, right? It's painted in kind of dark brown, and it's nice, right? And then on the body, I like the wrinkles. The skull is nice, and yeah, even this portion with all the wrinkles and the waves is cool. The belt is nice. I thought it's all painted in silver, but not. It's mix of silver and kind of white belt. It's probably removable. I'm not sure. It's kind of tight, probably molded or glued, right? And then on the back you have a sculpted. This is her hood of the robe. Yeah, it's sculpted, so we cannot do much with it. But I like all the wrinkles here and here, right? So the upper body part is all sculpted, but the rest is down here is soft goods. It uses soft goods. Sorry, because we still have the legs inside here. As I said, this has been in my display for a while, so you might see a little bit of kind of yellowish here and there. I tried to wash it a little bit, especially on the back here, kind of yellowish a bit. I'm not sure why. I tried my best to wash it with soap early on, but yeah, this is the best for now that I can do, but it's okay. I'm okay with it. It's kind of smooth and shiny. It's okay. I think it's a good choice. Some might argue that the look might not be best with this combination of sculpt and soft goods, but this is Hasbro's compromise, I think, to get better articulation out of the figure, right? Oh, by the way, the hand here, it is the one on the right is angled on a certain way, okay, and it is kind of a trigger hand with the trigger finger stand out from the rest. and then the one on the left is actually a gripping palm. By the way, of course, the weakness with this kind of outfit is that it has to be sculpted in a certain way, as you can see here. So it might not look natural if it face down like this, and yeah, it's okay. But then you may not have something like this, right? Because logically, gravity will pull this part of the clothes down. But yeah, that's what you get from action figure. And then the one we can lift up this part of skirt piece, and we can refill her inner pants. It's all painted in white. I think it's okay. It's sufficient, and it works. Everything is white except down here is kind of, not sure, kind of a light brownish, but yet also greenish in my eyes. I might be wrong. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. By the way, it still uses the old style of articulation on the arms. So, well, let's get to the articulation, shall we? The head is actually on a ball joint, so slightly front and back like that. Full rotation. You can have side to side like that. Not bad actually, right? The one here is on a hinge and ball, so you can use the hinge to move up that much. I think this is interesting. Okay. Anyway, you can move up that much, and you can move up that much. All right. Ooh, focus please. And you can use the hinge to kind of lean back that much. So it's good. What else? All right, here's the weakness of this figure, of course. This was still using the old. I'm kind of confused which side is the outer side and the inner side, because you can always turn it around and the articulation works on the shoulders. Anyway, let's see. This is the old style of what do you call that? Of the band on the elbow. Yes, this is old. So what we can do here, we can do a straight pose like this. So make sure that it's falling straight nicely. And then you can always twist the palm to accommodate that, to give the illusion that it's being straightened out. But we can also make this into I think that's how to do it. Okay, we can make this joint, it's a swivel basically, you can turn it around, so you can swivel it, and it looks as if it has an elbow band, as you can see here. I'll show you that even with this joint she can do shooting position. So let's do the other one here. So you just twist it and make sure we move the the left palm, and voila, we have an elbow bend. Of course, this is the old style articulation. If you don't like this one, you can get I think it's called Leia Medical Frigate version from the Legacy collection line. I'll put the picture here so that you can have the reference. But the weakness of that one, not weakness, but that one doesn't have this iconic hair that we have here. So yeah, it has a better body. It's kind of similar with the updated articulation on the elbow, but the hairstyle, I prefer this one because this is the iconic one. Now I haven't had my hand on the Medical Frigate one, so I haven't had the chance to try to move this head on that body. But if you had done it before and it's successful, please let me know. Is in a comment. I think it'll be good. It's a good idea because I think I prefer the head on this. But anyway, for the most part, this still works for this figure. We have rotation on the waist here. upward from the, what do you call that, the belt, and then the waist, sorry, the thigh is using this old joint, which can do normally can do a very good front kick and very good back kick. So this figure also must have a good sitting position. It cannot do split, but it can stand up really well, I would say. The knee you can bend this much. You can also bend that way if you want to, right? No swivel, fortunately. This is an old figure. On the ankle, we have, do we have a hinge? Oh, okay, interestingly, we have, focus please. All right, so we don't have any articulation down here on the ankle. All right, but it stands, don't worry, the figure stands, okay? It stands beautifully, it never fell off, it's even better than Grievous, if you know what I mean. All right, so that's pretty much for the articulation. Again, you can always straighten up the arm if you want, just don't forget to twist the palm. Oh, by the way, we can twist the palm 360, both of them, okay? So we don't have any hinges whatsoever, but we can twist this palm. All right, so we also been given one small blaster. I think this is the blaster that, I'm not sure, it might be a Stormtrooper blaster, something like that. Yeah, it's quite small. It does fits to her hands, and I like it being small because I don't want the palm on the right to be stretched out that much for a long time, because it will definitely stretch out. I like the mold here, quite nice. Remember, this was released 2004. No trigger hole, that's okay. Kind of rubbery, so yeah, but still solid. And let's see if she can wield it gracefully. So make sure you have the elbow first, then you can always put on the blaster on her palm, and it fits nicely. It won't fall. It holds rather nicely. Let me change my setting for a while. All right, it holds rather nicely, and then you know what? She can actually grip with both hands and to do kind of a shooting pose there. See, it's not that bad, isn't it? Pew, 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 pew. Of course, the left palm can kind of somewhat grip the blaster, but for the most part, I just kind of leave it there, not trying to push through the palm, because I don't want the palm to be stretched. But you technically, I think you can, yeah, that much. I think it makes for a good pose already, isn't it? So let's measure her up. She stands, I think, around, is that around 8.5 centimeters? I think so. So that's below 3.5 inch, actually. Okay, let's see how she compares with several other figures. This is compared to the Black Series Jawa. This is the shorter Jawa. And then let's see. This is compared to Han Solo, the trench coat Han Solo. Oh, by the way, this is also compared to the lightsaber construction Han Solo, which is based on the Walmart exclusive Black Series. I have shared this on my previous video. Please do check him out. I think the height of Leia is quite nice. She's supposed to be shorter than these two guys. Han Solo needs to be taller, I think. That's how I felt, how I feel. This is the Black Series 3CPO. Oh yeah, I want to share this as well. This is Darth Vader. It does have the, what do you call that, the helmet. So Darth Vader is a tall character for sure. He needs to it needs to be bigger than the other character. This is compared to what do you call that? Hot Rebel Trooper. Let's see. I have Jyn Erso, so let's compare her to Jyn Erso. Now I realize that this Jyn Erso, these modern figures are somewhat slightly bigger than they supposed to. I think Jyn is supposed to be shorter, probably around same height. I'm not sure. This is, yeah, if you have anything to say about that, please comment. This is Cassian from the Walmart exclusive Black Series. And then let's compare to another female characters as well. This is the Walmart exclusive, I think Walmart exclusive as well. Rey, Jakku version. Okay, let's see what else can we have here. This is compared to the Black Series Chewbacca, not the black and gray packaging. This is the Walmart exclusive Chewbacca, which is kind of a re-release of the Fiotis mold. Well, Chewbacca needs to be taller, of course, for sure. And let's see what do we have around here. This is practically her son color, and this is also from the Walmart exclusive, which is sometimes is a bit difficult to stand. This is also the Walmart exclusive Death Trooper. This is actually one of the very first figure that I share in my channel. Yeah, these two are supposed to be taller. I think the scale is very nice. Leia is supposed to be kind of shorter than everyone. This is the old Han Solo. Okay, let's compare to another scale figure. In the line, this is G.I. Joe, I think Retaliation. I couldn't remember, but basically just as to give an idea of how big G.I. Joe figure is. Oopsies. Anyway, you got the idea, G.I. Joe. And then I don't know why Storm Shadow you cannot stand. Normally it's very easy to stand. This is compared to an Acid Rain figure, and this is compared to a Marvel Universe figure. And of course, this is the mandatory comparison. This is Han Solo, the figure that I've shared before. On the same line, and let me just put back the oops. Okay, I'll just put it. Let me just put back Chewbacca here. So that's Chewbacca with the Fiotis mold, and then we have Leia and we have Han Solo. All right, awesome. I think what I like is from this figure is the iconic head sculpt with the hair. The hair, especially, of course, because the face doesn't really look like the actress. The working accessories. This combination of soft goods and molded plastic is debatable. Some people may like it, some people may not like it, but for me it's okay. Of course, the articulation is outdated, especially on the elbow, because these guys already have that, what do you call that, swivel elbow, the hinge on the elbow. Right, but it's still good. Of course, like I said, you can always get that medical frigate Leia from Legacy Collection. But I think what impressed me is that the size of the figure that was released at the time. As you can see, Han Solo, the size, the height of this characters really is a good scale to represent, a good size to represent what happened in the movie. That's my personal opinion. So is it worth it to get this figure? I think so. Well, I will be happy if this figure is to be re-released. this version to be re-released with photoreal technology, definitely I will get that for sure as an update to this figure with the better elbow, of course. So thanks guys for watching until the end. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell, and you can always contact me through Instagram. Ciao.